Well, surprise, surprise, I go on the Solar Guitars website and there's a whole bunch of new guitars for us to check out. Let's get into it. So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name's Ray. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube, and let's just dive on in, man. Let's just not waste any time. You guys know why we're here based on the title of this video and the introduction. So up on the Solar Guitars website right now, up on your screen, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new guitars for us to check out. Now, what I love about Solar Guitars, man, is this. I've said it in a whole bunch of videos, and I'll say it here again if you're new to my channel and you've yet to see one of these videos. If you want to subscribe, I'd appreciate it. But in all seriousness, man, Solar Guitars, it just seems like they have the most insane amount of turnaround in terms of creating new guitars, just the most insane amount of production. It just seems like every single week, man, they just crank out a new finish, a new model, a new spec, a new something. And that's really fun, not only for somebody like me who's a fan of just playing guitar and just buying stuff, but also too, it helps out, you know, just keeping the metal guitar community fresh and just, you know, relevant, or, you know, whatever. It's just like, you just never know what's going to pop up from Solar, and Solar Guitars in Ola, England are like the forefront of like the modern day metal guitar brand and entity. So it's so fun to see them just continue to just kill it, man. So anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. I've said it a whole bunch, but I really love to say that about the brand. I'm not saying that, you know, for the sake of saying it. I'm being dead serious, man. Like, I'm not trying to sell you guys anything or anything like that. It's fun as a fan of the instrument to watch them just kill it. Anyway, that aside, let's dive on in, man. So this one right here, this is the reason why I want to make this video today. I was browsing through Instagram, as you do, and yeah, this S1.6 HFOB Flamed Ocean Blue Matte guitar was up on their Instagram page. That was posted like 5 days ago, and the reason why it caught my attention is because if you look closely, hardtail, hip shot. Now, I've said it a million times, I'm just one man with an opinion. I'm not a fan of the Evertune bridge. Just my own personal thing, it's a feel thing, I've said it a million times. I love hardtails, less moving parts. That's just who I am as a player. And Solar Guitars really loves the Evertune, and that's fine, and they really spec out their Series 1 guitars predominantly with Evertune. Again, that's cool, but for me, I love the Series 1 because of the stainless steel frets and just the higher upgraded specs in general. So anytime that they put on a hardtail that's not an Evertune, i.e. a hip shot or something close to it, I'm all for it, man. I love it. So this guitar right here, not only is it gorgeous, dude, but it has a hardtail. It has a hip shot bridge, or like I said, something to that effect. We'll check out the specs here in a second. But my God, man, one thing about Solar Guitars, they kill it in terms of colors and finishes. Now, I've heard several people in the comments, and rightfully so, they always say that they kind of do look similar and have similar specs, and, you know, I can't deny that. And I'm sure Solar Guitars is not naive to that fact. However, they're obviously doing it for a reason, and that reason, I'm assuming, is because it's working, right? It seems like the Type S and the Type A models, whatever, yeah, Type, I think is what they're called, different models, the Type A and the Type S. Those seem to be the flagships of the brand, just, you know, one man's opinion again as an outsider. They seem to really just pump out a whole bunch of these, like, super strat, we'll call them, styles. So, you know, just, you know, something to, I don't know, keep in mind. Even though, like, we already kind of know that. I don't know, I'm rambling. Let's check out the specs, man. All right, so this is, in fact, a hip shot fixed bridge. So that's cool. So it's not like a knockoff or whatever. It's a legit hip shot bridge. That's awesome. Hip shot bridges are probably my favorite, you know, like string through, not stop tail tunematic style bridge. I think those are just absolutely killer. So kudos for that. I'm assuming Duncan Solar pickups. Yep. Duncan Solar 5-way. Yep. Ebony board, stainless steel frets, 25.5, super jumbo, lumen side dots, locking tuners. Okay. Very similar with all the specs. The one thing that is different is the bridge. Predominantly, like I said, the Series 1 bridges have mostly Evertunes, but this has a hardtail, a hip shot, so that's cool. Now we also have what looks to be the exact same guitar equipped with a Floyd Rose. So I'm kind of coming around to the Floyd Rose. I recently bought a Floyd Rose guitar, and I don't know. I'm kind of digging it a little bit. I used to be very anti-Floyd, and I'm certainly not the biggest floating tremolo system guy out there. But I will say, dude, like, I don't know, Floyds are kind of fun. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of those things I think, like, when you own one, you like it, and when you get one that works, it's fun. So anyway, this guitar right here with Solar Type 1 has a Floyd, looks like. I wonder what series of Floyd it is. Let's see here. Floyd 1000 series. Okay, cool. So cool, man. Type 1 guitar with a Floyd for, $1,050. Not bad, man. Especially with the inflation of everything in the world. God, man, guitars are so expensive. Everything's so expensive now, but that ain't so bad, dude. Now, this guitar, I'm not a bass player. Not telling any tales out of school here. But this guitar I saw on Instagram, I want to check this thing out, man. This thing just looks awesome, dude. Looks very, very wild. One thing I love about it is it has, like, some texture to it. It has some, like, wood grain, and this looks to be, like, the paint appears to have, like, some sort of, like it's not like a veneer or like a graphic. It looks like legit paint. There's like, you could actually like feel the texture of the paint. I think that's cool, man. Oh, it's a bolt-on. Wow, look at that bolt-on. 6 bolts. Damn. Hell yeah, dude. It's a cool guitar. All right, I actually like that even more now. I like bolt-ons, just a personal preference. So that's cool, man. Has Solar made very many bolt-on guitars now that I think about it? I don't even know, but that's cool, dude. Moving right along, we have an A1.6 AAN. Let's check this one out. All right, something a little bit different here for today's episode. We have an Evertune with some Fishmans, presumably Fishman Moderns. So this is more or less what I think of like a Solar guitar. Not necessarily Fishman's, but again, the Evertune. That natural wood, that looks cool, man. I've said it a million times. I'll say it one more time. Again, in case anybody's brand new here. I don't like guitars that are like full-on metal guitars, per se, for me personally. I think they look cool, but it's just not my style. This natural wood looks really, really cool, man. One thing to notice, all these new guitars are available November 30th. So these are all on pre-order and they ship just after Thanksgiving here in the States. So that's awesome, dude. Right around the corner. Again, another thing I love about Solar guitars, generally speaking, from my own personal experience on watching, doing these videos and watching these guitars pop up, whenever they're on pre-order, they're only on pre-order for like a month at the most in advance. Like, I don't like when things are like a 9-10 month wait time, because it kind of like, I don't know, it kind of takes the fun out of like buying something, but you have to wait like a whole nother year to even get it. It's like, at least for me, my attention span's gonna go out the window and I'll just get something else. By the time the thing that I wanted shows up, it's like, I completely forgot about it. You know what I mean? So I like how like when they do pre-orders, it's like you don't have to wait forever. Again, just another thing that I think they're doing, very, very good. Ooh, looks like we have the same guitar, but if we look right here, let's check out more details. It appears to be a Baritone. Boom, scale length, 27 inches, Baritone. So I'm kind of coming around to the whole 27-inch scale anymore. I mean, I'm predominantly a Baritone player, me personally in my own personal life for what I create. And I use 30 inches, which is insane. But up until very recently, I never could get along with like 27 inches. I need a little bit longer scale because I played in a lower tuning. Now I'm playing in drop G, and 27-inch scale length is certainly doable for drop G. So that's like the most common entry-level baritone scale. So, the fact that Solar Guitars does baritones in 27 inches, that's right up my alley, man. So again, Fishman Moderns, it looks like here, yep, and an Evertune. So same guitar as before, just baritone. So I'm a fan of that. All right, here's a cool guitar. I've said it a million times. One more time. I love purple guitars. Purple and pink guitars don't get enough love. This is cool, dude. Evertune, Fishman Modern, 7-string. Hell yeah, dude. What's the scale length on this? 26.5. Okay, makes sense. A little bit longer, compensating for that lower string. Hell yeah, dude. Again, I feel like I'm saying the same thing with all these guitars, but Solar guitars just, they have so many things to check out. It's insane, dude. Check this one out. Lime green here. Looks like a baritone. Yeah. Oh, god damn, man. All these guitars are so cool. And I'm going to say the same thing. Oh, man, I love it. It's cool. But seriously, dude, it's like, God. Like, how do you decide, man? Like, God. Option paralysis here, man. They just always just crank out so many new guitars. Oh, my God. And then we have the last one here. But before we check that one out, it's just like, look at this. Oh, my God. It's like, how do you decide? I'm still going. It's like, it's crazy, dude. It's a great problem to have. It's just, I'm so happy for the brand, man. It's just like, as a consumer, it's like, God, how do you choose, man? You can't go wrong with any of them. It's like, my God, man, they have so many guitars. It's just so fun, man. Last one of the day here. All right, we'll wrap up today's video. E-Type Age Natural Matte. I love that. This looks like a James Hetfield guitar, just based on the shape and, you know, whatever. But again, Fishman Moderns, Evertune. Hell yeah, dude. What is this wood type right here? Alder body. Okay, okay. And what's the neck made out of? Maple neck. Okay. Yeah, that's sharp, man. Look at that. Like with that wood grain and like, you know, the kind of the knots in the wood and a little bit of like kind of flame and figuring. That's awesome, dude. Like that's what I love. Look at that. Look at that in the alder. That's what I love about guitars, man. It's like the natural wood grain. It's not like it's just a matte black finish. Like it's so boring to me personally, especially for metal players. Everybody has those guitars. So this is something a little, you know, left to center and unique. And this just looks classy, man. This just looks like a piece of furniture. It looks like an antique. It looks amazing. Like the craftsmanship just looks so beautiful with that guitar. So, dude, honestly, I kind of like this one. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Just like with the contours and everything, with like the arm cut, and then like on the underside here, just like, I don't know, just really, really beautiful instrument. Yeah, dude. So I'm rambling a little bit here now. I'm just kind of just saying the same thing with all these guitars. Long story short, man, it's so fun to be a fan of metal guitar and watch Solar guitars and just follow them and just watch them just crank out new models and new finishes and new specs every single weekend or month. It's just so fun, dude. So, okay. Got a text. So anyway, that's gonna do it for this video, man. What do you guys think of all these guitars? If you're a fan of Solar guitars, I'm sure you'll love this video and love watching them continue to grow. But leave all your thoughts about these guitars down below in the comments, and I'll meet you down below, okay, everybody? So again, if you're brand new to my channel, you want to consider subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. I'm out of here. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay metal. I'll see you guys next time. Later.